On site at the National Wakeboard Championships here in Montreal, Quebec, there was a record number of women wakeboarding. This contest has seen tremendous growth in the past few years, so we met up with a few of the country's top female wakeboarders to learn about their perspective on the scene here in Canada.
I think I'd like to promote the sport by trying to get just more girls out on the boards, because I think once you get them on the board and they get more comfortable, they're just gonna like fall in love with it, I think, just kind of like how I did.
In the beginning, I didn't so much take it seriously. I think I was a little intimidated because there were so many guys in the sport and very few girls. But what made me take it so seriously was when I started seeing pro girls on the pro tour, and I thought, you know, I wanted to do that. There's just a growing number of female wakeboarders and coaches, which is really important for the female side of things, because that encourages more girls. You know, they see girls coaching, they see girls wakeboarding, and they want to do it now.
What I would like to see of the future in female wakeboarding is just to get more girls out there and get them pumped about wakeboarding, because it's such a great sport and girls haven't totally realized that yet, and once they do, I bet wakeboarding will take off.
Quite a few years ago I was watching him do it, and I went to a couple competitions, and instead of just hanging out watching all the time, he got me into it and got me going on it.
It's great to do it together, but the problem is she wants to do it at 6 in the morning, I want to do it at 6 at night, you know. But no, we have fun doing it and it works great, both of us riding.
He's a patient coach, so that's a really good thing. I'm really lucky for that.
You know, you go to a competition, you hear the results, and you know, people say, oh, how did you place? And you said, you know, I placed first, second, or third, and they say, well, how many girls were in your heat? Well, only 3.
Nationals, I think, are definitely an asset to breaking down barriers provincially, because I think it just gets you together with the same crew and gets you to meet the same people, and you start to grow as a little family. You know, it's small, it's evolving, so especially in Canada, and I think it's really important that we have the Nationals different provinces every year. And, you know, we all get a chance to host it and, you know, have a good time, and it's important. The party's just as important as the comp.
When I started wakeboarding, I think the board companies were a little reluctant to sponsor women because of their riding ability. Women were doing wake jumps, and women were winning wakeboard tournaments just doing grabs and 180s. Now there's women are doing fully inverted passes and mobs, and so now I think the board companies are taking the women's side of wakeboarding a lot more seriously, and they're not as reluctant to sponsor women nowadays.
The level of riding has gotten so much better, so much more advanced, and the numbers are getting higher, and that's excellent. It's excellent to see there's just, every year it gets more and more, so it's getting bigger and more people and bigger tricks.
What pushes me to stay in this male-dominated sport is to show the guys, you know, that the girls can do the same tricks, we can be just as tough, and that we're trying to get to the same point, the same level that they're at.